Hi, Honors. Unit 2, Lesson 2. Look, I went to the dentist today. Don't my teeth look nice? Yeah. Do you know what's worse than a dentist? Nothing. Nothing is worse than the dentist. If your parents are dentists, tell them thank you. I don't know how they do their jobs, and I go because I want to have nice teeth, but, well, not a fan of the dentist. I'm still feeling icky. Anyway, because you all care. Let's get to the learning. Alright, I'm going to pause. Let's go to the lesson. Alright, Unit 2, Lesson 2. Our learning target today is we're going to solve equations with multiplication and division. This is just like the first lesson of the unit where we are doing one-step solving, but instead of addition subtraction, it's multiplication and division. The nice thing is, the process is the same. The concept is the same, just the operations are different. Now, this is the unit where a lot of students start to struggle. Algebra is difficult, and I mean that. So don't ever feel bad if you're having trouble. Come to me for help. Remember to take your notes, and as a little bit embarrassing as this is for me, have your parents watch these videos. They can help. Sometimes all they need is a quick refresher, and this can help them, and then they can help you with your homework. We're trying to get you to do your best. So, alright, multiplication and division. Here we go. Focus. Like I said, just like addition and subtraction, multiplication and division are inverse operations. They undo each other. So when we're multiplying, we divide. When we want to divide, we undo with multiplication. And that's how we get our variable alone. Haha, you're going to hear that so much. Solve. 10x equals 110. This is 10 times x equals 110. Let's get our variable by itself. In order to get 10 to leave the party, we divide both sides by 10. 10 divided by 10 is 1. And 1 times x is x. Equals 110 divided by 10 is 11. We have a ton of examples today. I'm excited. Solve. Negative 21m equals 42. Alright. We want to get everything out of this party. We have a negative 21 times m. We undo multiplication by dividing by negative 21. Don't forget the negative. Okay? Also, our equal sign is a balance. If we divide by negative 21 on one side, we do it again on the right side. So, negative 21 divided by negative 21 is 1. So m equals 42 divided by negative 21 is negative 2. Solve. Y divided by 7 equals 12. Now that's division. A fraction is still just division. So, in order to get the y by itself, I multiply both sides by 7. Now you can think of this, let me change colors, as 7 over 1. Those cross cancel and you get y divided by 1, which is y equals 12 times 7. I should know this off the top of my head and I don't have my calculator. If you are 7 feet tall, how many inches tall are you? Not 62. So, yeah, 62. 62, right? Well, I'm going to feel dumb. Nope, 84. It's been a really long day. I went to the dentist. 84. Y equals 84. Alright. Z over 2 equals 5. Now I'm going to z over 2 equals negative 5. I'm just rewriting it for the space. Now, I tend to write my z's like 2's, so just so you know, if it has a dash through it, it's a z. If it doesn't, it's a 2. Just like there. Can't see me pointing. Okay. Z divided by 2, that's a division. So we multiply by 2, or 2 over 1. 2 times z divided by 2 is just z equals negative 5 times 2 is negative 10. Z equals negative 10. We want to get the variable alone. What is the identity in multiplication? It's 1, right? Anything times 1 is itself. So that's what we do when we're multiplying and dividing, is turning our coefficients into 1. That's what gets the variable alone, by itself. This is a good point to, well, no, these are fractions. Nope. Let's go through these. Negative 4 over 5x equals 72. Now that's negative 4 over 5 times x. Dividing by fractions. So we could divide both sides by negative 4/5, and that sounds awful. So what we do, if you can remember, is multiply both sides by the reciprocal. So I'm going to multiply both sides by negative 5/4. Over here, multiply by negative 5/4. A negative times a negative is a positive. Those 4's cancel, the 5's cancel. They equal 1, which is our identity. So x equals 72 times negative 5/4. And we get negative 90. A beautiful answer. Don't forget your negative. Alright. 3/4 times z equals negative 5 1/2. So first thing we have to do, we never like to operate with mixed fractions. That's why I don't prefer them. 3/4 times z equals 5 times 2 is 10, plus 1, we get negative 11 over 2. Now, 3/4 times z, instead of dividing by 3/4, we multiply by the reciprocal, 4/3. Running out of room, 4/3. Alright, 4's cancel, 3's cancel. Z equals negative 11 over 2 times 4/3. We can turn that 4 into a 2 and that 2 into a 1. So we get negative 22/3. Now this is the point where in middle school you are probably taught to turn that into a mixed fraction. You can, I won't mark it wrong, but don't bother. We only operate with improper fractions, so leave them in that mode. No point in doing more work than you need to. This is a good point for you to pause and do the example all on your own. See if you get it right. 18 equals negative 2 times a. I'm going to divide both sides by negative 2. Those cancel. Now to put it in standard form, I'm going to move my a to the left side. Equals 18 divided by negative 2 is negative 9. A lot of slides. Okay. 8x equals 3. 8 times x. We undo multiplication with division. And what we do to one side of the equation, we do to both. 8 divided by 8 is 1. So I'm left with x equals 3/8. Should we turn that into a decimal? No. That's a waste of time. 1/2 x equals negative 20. Multiply both sides by 2 over 1. The reciprocal. Don't divide by a fraction. Doesn't make sense. 2's cancel, 1's cancel. They equal 1, which is our multiplicative identity. 1x is just x. Negative 20 times 2 over 1 is negative 40. Alright. M divided by negative 4 equals negative 3/4. That's m divided by negative 4. Multiply by negative 4. Negative 4 and the negative 4 cancel, right? It's like that negative 4 is on top. So we get m equals, think of it as negative 4 over 1. A negative times a negative is a positive. 3 times 4, we get 12 over 4. If you leave it in that form, I'm going to mark it wrong. 12 over 4, m equals 3. Negative 4/5 x equals 72. Again, negative 4/5 times x, but instead of dividing, we multiply by the reciprocal of negative 5/4. My 4's cancel, my 5's cancel. A negative times a negative is a positive. So we're left with x equals 72. Did we have to do this problem? I don't know. Yeah, we did do this problem, didn't we? It equals negative 90. Alright, I told you. It's been a long day. I went to the dentist. Okay. 0 equals 4/5 times d. Multiply both sides by the reciprocal. 5 over 4. 5 over 4. 4/5. The 4's cancel. The 5's cancel. You're left with just d, which I'm going to flip. You could take an equation and you can flip the equal sides. D equals 5/4 times 0. Don't you dare write 5/4. It's a zero property. We've covered it. Anything times 0 is 0. Alright, our learning target today was to solve equations with multiplication and division. Between lesson 1 and lesson 2, you should now be able to solve every one-step equation that comes your way, whether we're adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing. Take notes, write down your questions. Have your parents watch this video if you need some help, and we're going to start multi-step equations soon, so knowing that first step is really, really critical. I hope you all learned a lot, and I will catch you on the flip side.